Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the first possession of the
That's not the
game.
best, but it's
And
not
here's
the
the man
worst.
they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
That's a good start.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The running back has it. Powers through the defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Middle Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key.
We just don't have the defense.
They'll always show up in the box score, but these are the guys in the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Still on his feet at the 45. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
We're going to lose.
Down here for the offense.
We don't have no defense.
They try to pop
Yes, finally.
They bring him
Someone.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they sniff that draw out. When a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast.
Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, MTSU. That running back just had a caravan of...
Do we have to lose every game?
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
Makes the
Run.
left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
this offense is so good. Man, they can hurt
Good.
you in so many different ways.
Someone
and
did
they do
something.
it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure
Well,
a
out of play.
road win. And who knows how the pundits
Out
will view this one.
of
but I
a
tell
bowl
you this,
game for right
it sure
now.
beats trying to explain a bad loss. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid.
Again, we don't have
And they
defense.
finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. Back to throw, it's Bacon. Starting to feel a little pressure. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
That's
Now
good
looks as if They'll
defense.
settle for the field goal try. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Tennessee
So they were able to
guards.
put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a
We're doing
touchdown.
it
Yeah,
again.
mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. The lone back's got it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride
We're
in
going to take a
stopping the run. Let's keep
breather.
our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
about these two running games so far. Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the... They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he catches it. He's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep.
That's touchdown.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more.
Yep, I am taking one.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's Bacon. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they
We're
can
winning.
here. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Coming after it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete.
Whoa.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go
We got a
back to work.
check.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it.
Oh, we were so close.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Coverage team does a good job and touches
That's
it.
a
No
good
return on this
punt.
one. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it.
No.
Flying out to the left. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after
We can't lose.
East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can
At least I don't
feel
think we
momentum
can.
building within that program. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game.
He tosses one
Yes.
high and deep down the left side.
No.
And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
That was a
Guess who? They're
touchdown.
taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire 1st half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
Oh.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going to try to get it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way.
I give up.
10. And he's
What
gonna
even?
score on the interception. Touchdown, Middle
Oh,
Tennessee.
this season sucked.
What a play by this defense.
They're probably on
Big
fire,
six.
man.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go lay some
But they don't.
punches.
I'm firing the defensive.
Take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw
Man,
State
I don't know what
offense.
else to do.
Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You got one.
Off he goes.
There we go.
He's at the 30. The 10.
That would be
And
good.
he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the
Kentucky
18.
might win
The
the
Middle
next
Tennessee
championship.
offense will
I
go
don't
back to
get
work.
Kentucky
They've
right
got
now.
time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the snag and strolled his way into
We
the end zone.
allowed 30 points.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer,
My
once you
job
get it in
gotta
his
be
hands,
on the
he'll do
line
the
after
rest.
this game
no
if
doubt.
I
I mean,
lose.
oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes a connection. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Looking downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football.
Are we gonna
Pressure
lose
the quarterback,
this?
his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient.
He's going to let one fly
Touchdown.
down the middle.
First,
And he makes the catch inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner goes down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime.
all right, we
update.
gotta have
Kennesaw
defense.
State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half.
It's a shootout.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they can come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Macon. On the move, he fires.
Here we go.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he bats it away.
We step up.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he'll run it into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Good
Kevin
defense.
Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Bacon. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass is complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grab near the marker. It's Tompkins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving.
Oh, look out! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit
Good
there for the
defense.
second down.
Let's
Couldn't make
keep
the
it up.
connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
And now such a tough situation late in this game.
He
They're
overthrown
trying.
that.
Now,
That was
it's fourth and
deflection.
like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give to the single back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points now to get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State, and the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your
We scored 57.
Go out and get another stop.
That's why we won.
The offense definitely taking care of their business.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will
That will help us. Didn't see.
They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To throw, it's Bacon. Makes his connection. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all the time, and they could use one here. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board.
All right, we got lucky
now
there.
They're staring at 4th down.
He just struggled.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll go with a running game on 4th down here. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Ran through the contact. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Plenty of fireworks in this one.